That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move. He was headed to the end zone.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah, this colossal. What I say is God.
It's week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Bears' creative quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bears and the Packers, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to... The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4 quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A first look now for Darrynton Evans. Down to the 42, second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. On play action, they'll throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
We're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask them to go for 2 with their offense.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, listen.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, I like how you... It. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to throw here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Evans. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Back to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. From the 30 on 2nd down, Smith thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw, not one of his finer moments as it was returned for a touchdown on the pick 6. Now he starts again here, 1st and 10. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Fox. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that will be incomplete.
That's what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That's taken on the 25. A minute 52 to play until halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. clean things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line, and able to get this out to the 25. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. To throw on 2nd and 10. Smith got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Throwing is Smith. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Smith throwing again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Smith. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will hold at 15.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Evans. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Through a couple of plays as Green Bay. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. 44 on the year. It's a 1st down. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Smith. Got Dobbs over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Smith. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big... and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Dancing to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. He finds Watson complete. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Smith. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Now left side on the swing pass, and he's going to be brought down at about the 16. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Geno. And that is incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you mainly come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Evans. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. Oh, look at the juke. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They gash him in a big way on that last run, and defense fortunate to tackle him on the 2-yard line, but doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with the defense's plan. And that's the one thing the coordinator has to do to make sure the confidence stays high. Okay, sometimes they're going to get a big play against us. That doesn't mean we change everything and abandon our game plan, but now they have to stiffen and try and keep him out of the end zone.
They'll look to run with Evans. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darrynton Evans, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Smith. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Play action. It's Smith. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. One last throw here for Smith. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah.
Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a hero like me. Military mind state and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. they'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran guard, doesn't.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Darrynton Evans with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Oh, and now they're going to fake it to the goal line, but it's it. Say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Now he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week, 12 carries, 56 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Here we go. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now the toss to Jones, running right. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. This one swung out here to Jones. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 6-0 our score after one. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying to power it ahead with Watt. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
11 Thomas, 11 Mighty, 11
They'll go with Jones. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
Holding, offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the ridges, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we not to ride nobody wave, we the ones who started.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
The Bears at 14-1 now on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talked about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Touchdown, Bears! Darnell Mooney, his third touchdown now on the year. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got it bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up to throw. This complete to Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs force the turnover.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Call that a very strong gain of 24. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to move back in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progression.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
But how about this, a fake? And this is in. And it does not. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming in. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes, and Thomas has it. And he's brought down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running right, this is Evans. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Personal foul, unnecessary run.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Evans running behind center. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Mahomes now on first down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. Evans running straight ahead. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's the gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Mahomes now on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We're back now in KC. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Mahomes firing complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on third and 4. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own field. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Mahomes will throw. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 10. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Mahomes. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here's Mahomes. Completes a Mooney on the slant. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Mahomes to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. CD, that is an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and
so this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job.
Your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Now flex. While you there looking the best, feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success. Getting tokens for your stress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage. Acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you handsome. You ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend, go and put your pants on. Down. The best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chillers in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting I'm gonzo. Headed where the homie live, cause it's on, yo. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo, so my girl got mad and she my bro, Monica, you're wrong, though. That's against a bro code. Headed to his home, though. No, we living solo. Vertebrae, got this broken to his place. This shit in his face, yeah. From then I say it's evidence you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is your pain. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Gone, feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chillers in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting cold.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And we'll see Chris Godwin. He starts.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's a loss of 2. It brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Bridgewater. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Bridgewater. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successful.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's son. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. 1st down. Evans is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On second down, here's Fournette. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.